Hey guys, this is one of the hardest songs I've ever arranged. It's insane, and I've been practicing it on and off for months. And I haven't practiced it in a while lately, but I'm about to get back on it. And while I still suck at it, I thought, hey, might as well make a video talking about the song when I can barely even frickin' play the thing. And this is the Price is Right theme. Y'all know the Price is Right theme. It goes. Good God, okay? And I'm gonna try to play it a little bit slower, but here's where I'm kind of at with it right now. Oh, frick, man. Try it again. Absolute trash, right? Absolute freaking trash. And what I feel as I'm playing this is I feel this tension build in my right hand, especially since I haven't practiced it a super ton lately. I'll be getting to it. But I wanted to talk about the arrangement a little bit and kind of how I constructed it, how I'm making it work. By all means, follow along with me. Get your hands dirty. Get them fingers out. Take them fingers out of the case. Get your guitar ready. Put it in your frickin' lap. Get your footstool set up. Get your frickin' guitar support set up. Get it adjusted. Turn the knobs. Put a light on so it's not frickin' totally dark in your room so you can see your frickin' guitar. And maybe the light from the screen's illuminating your guitar. That's fine as well. Mess along. Mess around. You want to mess around with me? Okay. So it starts here, right? This little chord, huh? This guy right here. Simple chord, 3 notes. Now you'll notice that pretty much all throughout this thing, it's gonna be rare that I have 4 notes playing at the same time. More often than not, it's gonna be 1 note or 2 notes or 3 notes. Every so often we get a full chord with the 4 notes, but again, it's a little bit more rare. Okay, we start here with a hinge bar. Hinge bar here, bam, bam, and then I come off this with a 0, right? And then we're here. Now just the right hand alone for this. We go P-I-M. We got I-M, M-I, and then P-A. Like just that alone should be worked on by me a lot. Here we go. I still feel this heaviness in the right hand. And it's that move. M-I, and then P and A. And I find that when that particular sequence of fingers, M-I, and then A, I have a really hard time not feeling this sort of tension build. And I feel myself kind of squeezing in the right hand. And I do not want that at all. So just working on this is a great idea for me, right? Just... This is how I would actually practice this thing. I'm working on it way too fast. I really should be working on this slower. Again, the right hand's going A, P, M, P, I, A, and P. That's a tricky move right there. But I have to be able to do it with the right hand before I get the left hand involved. It has to be ultra comfortable with just the right hand. Once that's working well, then I can add the left hand to it. And it's one thing doing it in isolation like that, but it's another thing doing it when it's in context and it's flowing along. And again, it's not just does it sound good, it's does it feel good. Now let's go over that section. Good God. And I think I've changed the fingering since. Yeah, I absolutely have. So Yeah, I've almost never done something this weird before. Check it out. So this section right here, I'm going, and I'm pulling off with the middle finger. What's weird about this is I'm doing this, and I'm doing this. So it's plucking here and then pulling off here, and just to get this note. It doesn't have to be super prominent, and I haven't actually. My nail's too long on my middle finger, so it's kind of actually I'm hitting with my nail, which I shouldn't be. And let's move on. What do we got? What do we got now? We got here. Now I think I took out. Actually got rid of this G, this open G right here. Check this out. Here's a little like logic for you, all right? If I want 4 notes to happen really, really quickly, check it out. Bum bum ba-da, this. That's fine, okay? Because I have 4 fingers, right? So I can play this note with 1 finger and these notes with the other fingers, right? But if I have 1 more note, we get a big issue, right? Because I have to use all 4 fingers here, which means I have to double a finger for this note right here, right? So I have to use a certain finger here, and then I have to use it again when I get to this chord because I have to use all 4 fingers. So that right? That's way harder and way less practical than getting rid of that note and just doing this. It's still not easy, right? It's still not easy. But the capacity for that to be fast and relaxed is way higher. Right? And that's anywhere you have, a bunch of notes that have to happen, and you have more than 4 of them, like between beats or whatever, you're going to have an issue with, fingers being basically doubled. Okay, so then I go to here, here, hit this. Now these ones, bum bum ba dum. This is a little counter melody. And I want that to be a little bit lower in volume. So I want this to be out. And then that to be kind of in the background. And again, I'm feeling that sort of, it's been a little bit since I practiced it. I'm feeling sort of a squeeze happening in my right hand. More tension than I need for sure. But there's so many good little chunks in this to work on. But check out that move. That's a weird one. So it's index finger here, pinky here, pull off. 2 and 3 are available, right? So I'm going 2 and 3 here, boom. And then I grab this with P, I, and A. And this is always a very strange, uncomfortable combination for me when it comes to the right hand. Not so much the left hand. I'm fine with the left hand. But going M and then P, I, A always feels wrong to me. It's fine alone, but in context feels weird. Actually, it might be better to do A here. Do A finger here, right? Like this. A. And then check it out. I do P-I-M here. P-I-M. Now you'd think that, okay, a note on the very top, you'd want to do that with A, right? Because the A finger, generally you think of as playing the highest string with the A finger. But when you think about it, the M finger is very long. It's pretty easy to grab a high string with the M finger because it's so freaking long, right? So doing A and then P-I-M is kind of a good move. P-A-P-I-M. Because you'd want to really work on that move. And then this is not so bad. It's mostly just freaking left hand crab. And then same here, right? I'm doing A, I'll do A here, and then PIM here, like this. And then we got this insane freaking sequence, good God. And then same deal here, check this out, look at this. I got this 2, but then I'm doing a pull off, and then I'm grabbing 4 and 0 right here with P and A. It's over here. So the way I'm generating this note is not with my right hand, it's with my left hand. Whew. It's a lot, bro. Let's pull off here. And then same thing here. We're getting a lot of this move, right? P, A, P, I, M. And check out how I'm grabbing this. This is actually not accurate. So this is 2 and 3 here. That's not what I'm doing. I'm going here. And when I'm here, check this out. Watch out the left hand. I'm gonna slide this index finger up, and I'm gonna break that bad boy. I'm gonna snap that bitch in half. All right? In order to grab these 2s right here. Hey, by the way, dude, if you like this arrangement, if you think it's cool, you can do an arrangement like this, okay? I promise. I teach this shit, all right? I've been doing it for the past 2 years. I've got a whole freaking course. It's sick. I got a bunch of people who have learned how to basically get really, really efficient with arranging. A lot of them have their own YouTube channels and stuff, and they upload regularly. If you want that to be you, you can click down below. There's a link, and you can kind of learn more about that, all right? So check it out if you're at all interested. Okay, and then we end this, right? And there's actually a little, this is actually not that difficult of a move. And then we're back into it, right? God, man, it all just breaks apart. And you know, I can feel, like I said, I always know how it's gonna go based on the levels of relaxation in my hand. That's pretty much the main predictor. Let's check out this section, okay? So after we go through this hellscape right here. What do we got here? So this is actually going to be harder for me to talk about. I'm a little bit less familiar with this section, and I played it even less than the past section. So it will be hard for me to do slowly. I think it's hard for me to do slowly, okay? But what we got is this. Oh yeah. It's like actually a semi-normal piece of guitar material there. Not too crazy. God, I love the chords in this thing. How cool are those chords? And that 0 too. Now check this out. Check this out. When I get to here, look at these 7s right here. We go here. You see that? I never do this. Right, but I'm trying to go up with the thumb and then down with the thumb. Some of you thumpy boys know what I'm talking about, okay? But I so rarely do this. But it's actually out of necessity. The bass actually does do that in the song. Ah! Oh, God, I'm trying to play this way faster than I should. Do not do that, okay? I'm just doing this for the video. If I was actually practicing this thing, I'd be going... In fact, I just do this. Just that. Until that feels really comfortable. God, there's another one of those moves. There's another one of those moves. In fact, I don't think I'm doing a pull-off there. But look at this. I'm using A for this, and then PIM for this. And I've noticed a lot of the tension that creeps up is from fingers anticipating something that they need to do. So I can just feel that. If I just play this part of it, right? It feels completely different than if I know this is coming, right? This 9 is coming. So a really great trick when you practice is to find the amount of notes that actually feel comfortable without tension, which would be this. And just practice that. And then put a gap in between that and then the chord it's going to. Or whatever it's going to, the note it's going to. It can train you to kind of not anticipate, like to have the fingers not anticipate what's coming next. Because that feels really relaxed. And if you just work on that, and then surprise yourself with that chord. Because what happens is you're thinking this is coming, right? And because of you knowing that, the hand kind of goes, yeah, it's like, here we go, it's coming. I had a second there where I could kind of play this frickin' song, where I could kind of actually do it. Oh God! Oh God! I'll try one more time from basically. You know, from the kind of the C section leading back into the A section. I don't even know if that makes sense. I don't know what's C, what's A, and what's B. I know what A is. I don't know what C is. Relax, bro. Right there. Hey, buddy, listen, hopefully you like this utterly stupid arrangement of The Price is Right. I freaking love this song, and I'm very excited to ultimately be able to play it after potentially hundreds of hours of practice. Not hundreds. Definitely tens, though. Definitely tens. And by the way, if you want to learn how to make your own arrangements, scroll down, dude. Swipe down. Use that trackpad, bro. Click that link down there. Check out that video. It's going to teach you more about how you can make your own arrangements. You can work with me, bud. Oh, I feel hot. I feel hot, dude. I should have worn shorts for this video. I didn't know pants were going to make me feel like I'm in a sauna. But a really tricky song like this, man. It's kind of nerve-wracking to try to play for a YouTube video because it's exposing how good I actually am at guitar, which is not as good as you thought. All right, later, bro.